Welcome to a brand new podcast. And as always, this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Mr. Grace. For any business inquiries, if you want to put your business on this platform, you can email us at evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. And that's the same email if you want to make a donation or free will offering to the show as we keep expanding worldwide. So that's evolutionoflondon@gmail.com via PayPal. You can shop online to our baby shopping mall, which is www.evolutionlearning.com. Whole wide range of products from men's, kids, ladies' clothes, jewelry, cologne, perfume, and much more. So that's evolutionoflondon.com. Also, evolutionoflondon.org, O-R-G, for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products such as ebooks for personal as well as business use. And finally, evolutionoflondon.store, S-T-O-R-E, for games, DVDs, more clothes shipped throughout North America. So that's evolutionoflondon.store. We have different links to other affiliates, www.linktree.com/Evolution of London. So you can support us that way. And we have a Patreon channel, which we have videos that's not posted on YouTube, as well as digital artwork and consulting services as well. So that's www.patreon.com/Evolution of London. We on rumble.com. Just type in the Oracle 19. You can support us that way. Like, subscribe, and share to www.rumble.com/. Well, just in the box, just type in the Oracle 19. Definitely will appreciate that. And finally, www.oracle19radio.com for content on there as well. Check out the company Royalty 9 International. They make homemade candles, 100% soy wax, 12-ounce jars, from scented to unscented. Now, the scented candles are from frankincense, myrrh, jasmine, vanilla, eucalyptus, rose, just to name a few. And if you want to place an order, you can email the company at royalty9international@gmail.com. You'll find them on Instagram and TikTok, Royalty 9 International, for just content and just the latest things they have on social media for your entertaining purposes. Royalty 9 International, luxury candles, over 35 plus burning hours. Again, Royalty 9 International. Mr. Will, he's been a fitness consultant for over 15 years. So if you want to book a consultation, you can email him at healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. That's healthfitnessconsultant1@gmail.com. And check out his merch, www.wjaaccessories.com for custom clothes, accessories, and digital products as well. DJ Panthro, he's an international DJ. If you want to book for him to come to your venue, you can email him at djpanthro519@gmail.com. That's DJ Panthro, Panthro, 519@gmail.com. And he'd be performing in Dominican Republic October 25th. That weekend, October 25th. to the 28th. He's performing in DR. So if you want him, like I said, to be booked for him to come to your venue, you have the email djpanthro519@gmail.com. And like, subscribe, and share to his YouTube page, DJ Panthro519 on YouTube. He's on Instagram and TikTok, DJ Panthro. And his bonus platform is The Real DJ Panthro. Again, is The Real DJ Panthro on TikTok. Music. Cheap Limousine channel on YouTube. He have a whole wide range of different beats. So once you go to his YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and share, and check out his other social media platforms on not only on YouTube but other platforms that he have there. And continue to train on YouTube is the Greatness 19 channel. That's our educational channel to open up your third eye, as we have over 900 shows. Like, subscribe, and share to to the Greatness 19 channel and Cheap Limousine channel as well. But on the Greatness 19 page, if you scroll down, you will see Mr. Evolution of London. That's our health and wellness channel. So like, subscribe, and share to that on YouTube, Mr. Evolution of London. So Mr. MR period Evolution of London, treat as one word, and that is on YouTube. Check out the latest fashions, www.fashionfix.ca for your latest fashion in terms of clothes for ladies. And you can email the company at FATEXGILL84007 That's FATEXGILL84007 for the latest women's fashion. Kinzo World for the Afro beats, latest Afro beats. And check out his single, Adora, on YouTube. And he's on all social media, Apple Music, Spotify, Amazon Music, YouTube, just to name a few, for his album, Kinzo Discovery. And his new singles also on YouTube as well. So definitely support. And if you want to book for him to come to your venue, email him at moorkenzo@gmail.com. That's more, MOOR. So MOORKEENZO@gmail.com. Morekenzo@gmail.com. If you want him, or if you want to book for him to come to your venue. Again, Kinzo World. Also, check out the podcast, the new podcast by Elder Torah on YouTube. Let the truth be told. Again, let the truth be told. Let the truth be told on YouTube for the new and latest podcast on education and self-awareness, self-improvement, just self-everything. Very good podcast. Just starting out. Very good content already, and we'll be having more as the weeks go along. By Elder Torah. Let the truth be known. Now, the Oracle 19 is on all major platforms. We're on iHeartRadio, Google, Apple, Spotify for podcasters, just to name a few. Any information I haven't mentioned will be in the description box of the Oracle 19 podcast, the Greatness 19 channel, Mr. Evolution of London, both of those on YouTube, of course, rumble.com, just type in the Oracle 19, and finally www.theoracle19radio.com. Well, today's show, fighting against the temptations of this world. There's a lot of distractions that goes on. Politics, there's Trump and Kamala Harris. I say distractions. There's the war, distractions. As you know, North Korea is about to already jumped into the war, which will create more controversy, more bloodshed. You have Iran and Iraq in the mix in the Middle East against Israel, and then Hamas. It's the whole, basically the Middle East against Israel. That's another distraction. You have distractions on TV, TV shows, gossip, who don't like who, what entertainer don't like who, what entertainer is dressing like a harlot today, who's divorcing, just a lot of distractions in the world. But is this helping your soul, your well-being? And I think you know the answer to that. If locally, it's just everybody just dressing, not everybody, but people dressing weird, distractions in terms of dress code, distractions in terms of what you eat. You see this locally so much, and then they're talking about, then we could expand. It's just distractions all over, negative distractions to pull you in to doing, I say, ungodly things. Why do we have all of these distractions, and what's its purpose? Now, in New York City, there's talking about banning books, more distractions. And who is the puppeteer in this mix? There's nothing, again, I should say this. I talked about this on other shows in the past. Making good bad and bad good. And in the big cities, on like 1 block radius, you find 10, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but 5, 10 different dispensaries, little weed dispensaries, weed stores. I call it crack stores. Distractions. Let's start with that. Again, all of this is fighting against the temptations of this world. Why is there so many weed shops usually open up bright and early, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning? You go there. Some places open up, I guess, 9 o'clock. Why? 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 Distractions. So you say stay weeded up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You stay high at the job, in the afternoon, in the morning, and when you leave. You stay high. Is this a distraction? Because as long as you medicate it, you're not going to really think about the issues of the world. You're just thinking about getting through your day, your work day. Is that a form of control, mental control? To stay weeded up. And of course, you can't forget the liquor stores. Keep you medicated, keep you sedated, fighting against the temptations of the world. So as long as you stay medicated with your liquor or and weed or both, you're not a threat because your mind is not really focused. Your mind is just getting you through the day. And we can't forget this world is, especially in North America, is about popping pills. If you pull the hamstring, there's a pill for you. You got a headache, definitely a pill for you. If you feel anxious, anxiety, there's a pill for you. If you feel sad, there's a pill for you. If you're overly happy, there's a pill to sedate you. All of this is distractions. Keep you medicated, sedated. All of this is so to take you off the focus of what you really should be concentrated on. And this is modern day society. So if you don't take these three distractions, there's propaganda on TV for you, the television, tell, lie, vision. You break that down the word television. Tell, lie, vision. All of this to keep you in a fog. Again, long as you, the propaganda, watch TV, you watch different commercials pushing the homosexual agenda, being me and free, being whoever you want to be instead of who you really are. Is that a distraction? That's my question for me to you. And this agenda is constantly pushed every day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The homosexual agenda. Is that an agenda or is Mr. Greatness just talking just to hear himself? Then again, piggybacking what I was saying before about politics, distraction. Who really will be good president for the United States? That's my question for me to you. You might say one person, might say the other, but is it really a clear-cut difference? That's my question for me to you. But it's talked about every day on TV. Why is that? Is it a distraction? People still hungry out in the streets. Money is still tight for people. Is it really a difference who is president? People still, majority people still struggling. More homeless is still out there. More mentally ill people. People going off the deep end. losing their minds because they can't take the difficulties of society, and people go off the deep end. And more and more people is going off the deep end. You got a lot of walking mentally ill people. I call functional mentally ill people every day. That's why they take their medications. Functionally functional mentally ill people. And that's scary because you don't know who you're walking up against that might snap at when you look at them. They just might snap. You got people that's on the verge of snapping and they just functioning, just being functional, going to work, just barely making it mentally, just trying to get by. So would it really make a difference of who is president? The basic politics, the back and forth, does it really matter who will win? In reality, you're still gonna have more homeless people. You're still gonna have a lot more mentally ill people. It's not gonna stop. It's not like one president is going to just reverse all of that. In the United States, debt is still on the rise. The country's debt is trillions and trillions of dollars. Would that be all wiped away, whoever is president? My question for me to you. Oh, yeah, they might tell you a couple of millions of dollars might change with one president or the other, but it still is a debt. A debt is a debt is a debt. Will the country still eventually collapse? So does it really matter who is president? Distractions. Fighting against the temptations of getting sucked into politics and say that your vote really counts. Do it really count? Or is it preordained? Especially if you're in the US of A. Doesn't matter. So all of these is distractions, fighting against the temptations of being distracted. But does it change your life significantly? That's my question for me to you. You still have to get up and work. You still have to survive. Doesn't matter who is president. True or false? And when you watch TV, getting back to the television, watching your latest sports, does it really matter who wins or loses? Now, I like my sports, me personally, but is it in theory a distraction, a temptation? Because all the time, the hours that you spend watching the game that really won't self improve and help your life, you could be reading to elevate your mind. You could be taking that same 2 hours and maximizing your time to find ways to make more money, more income for yourself. What say you? Is that true? Now, we all get sucked into temptations, even Mr. Greatness. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point of how the devil moves. If he don't get you on the back end, he gets you on the front end. And what I mean by that is temptations, distractions. But spending 3 hours watching a football game, that 3 hours could be on reading, self-improvement, and learning ways to make more income for you. Again, maximizing your time. But we all get distracted, right? If it's not sports, drugs, and partying, for you going out Saturday night and want to party and do the boogie woogie, I had to throw that out there, old school term. But if you want to just entertain yourself that way, Saturday night, it's 5 hours, you out clubbing, because you know you get to the club like 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, and then be at the club till about 4 or 5 in the morning, or some places might close 2 or 3 o'clock, so you be there at 10 or 11, you be there for 3 hours, then you go to another after hours place, spend like another 2 hours, so 1 to 2 hours. So you out in the streets 4 or 5 hours, and can you, within that 4 hours or 5 hours Saturday night, maximize your time in terms of reading, finding ways to make money on a Saturday night, maximizing your time. Again, fighting against the temptations of this world. We have to learn to maximize our time because time moves very fast nowadays, and the days are shorter. It's just the way of the world now, the way of society, the way of, I should say, nature. Things are moving super fast, so you have to maximize your time. It's what it is. After you listen to this show, whatever day you decide to listen to the show, you won't get that time back. And I mentioned this on previous shows. Fighting against the temptations of this world. It's very deep out here, very powerful. You have to learn that. You have to learn to maximize your time. Very important. You know, time is very short. Very, very short. There's so many different temptations, small and large, to keep you distracted. Maximize your time. That's in conclusion. Is a serious thing out here. The powers that be, they put in these roadblocks, these mental roadblocks, so you can stay distracted and you can fall off the path of being a human being of self-improvement, self-awareness, self-growth. As long as your mind is distracted, you won't reach your full potential. And I know a lot of us working people every day trying to work, make a living. And that's another way of you being distracted because you work so hard and you end up feeling like a hamster, just going in circles. And and it's easy to do that. You get up in the morning, you work, come home, eat, sleep, repeat that cycle Monday through Friday. And that's another reason why a lot of people are depressed, because Monday through Friday you working, and then Saturday is you trying to go shopping. You try to rest first of all. You get some extra hours of sleep, and then you run around, take care of little bills, and then next thing you know, the sleep and you run around taking care of bills. It's now 6 o'clock in the evening. So you just lay around, watch TV, and then you go back to sleep. Now it's Sunday morning. Okay, then you got some housework to do, some laundry to do, talk to some folks, and then next thing you know, it's 5 o'clock in the evening. Now you like the reality hit is, tag, the Sunday is done. What I supposed to do? Now I gotta get ready for Monday, get my clothes ready, watch a little TV. Now it's 10 o'clock at night, you go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for work. Wash and rinse. Repeat the cycle all over again. And this is your life every day. So this is why most of the population is just like hamsters. It's going around in the circles. And then you're not making a lot of money in theory because people making only an average like 500 or 600 a week. You find that as soon as you get your check, it's gone. And now you got to work again. 1 year becomes 5 years. 5 years becomes 15. 15 becomes 25. Now you're depressed, fighting against the temptations of this world. Thank you for listening.